Hola, tis Alycia. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We're going to look into the case of Tupac Shakur. So you remember the story, we all do, and there's been an arrest. But we're going to look into the whole thing. I've never looked into this. It's always been weird. There's been all sorts of different theories and ideas about what really went on. Read you my notes. Tupac, was in Las Vegas to attend a Mike Tyson fight at the MGM Grand Hotel. After the fight, there was a scuffle that occurred between Tupac's entourage and a member of the Crips gang, Orlando Anderson, in the hotel lobby. Tupac left with Suge Knight, the co-founder of Death Row Records, in his car. A white Cadillac pulled up alongside them at a red light around 11:15 p.m., and an unidentified assailant fired multiple rounds into the car. Tupac was hit multiple times, including in the chest, pelvis, and his right hand and thigh. He was rushed to University Medical Center of Southern Nevada. He underwent several surgeries, and he was placed on life support. He passed away from his injuries 6 days later on September 13th, 1996. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department continues to treat his crime as an active, unsolved homicide, even though there was just an arrest, because I'm recording this September 30th, 2023. Numerous theories and suspicions about rivalries, gang affiliations, East Coast-West Coast rap feud have been proposed. Orlando Anderson, the guy that was considered the main suspect, he was taken off the Earth plane in an unrelated shooting in 1998. And then we go through the suspects. So you have Orlando Anderson. He was a member of Southside Crips gang, a prime suspect. He had a confrontation with Tupac and his entourage early in the evening. Anderson was never charged, and he consistently denied involvement in the crime. Then we have the East Coast-West Coast rivalry. The feud has been speculated that it was connected to Notorious B.I.G. and his associates might have been involved. However, there's no evidence of that, apparently. Then there's maybe an idea there's gang retaliation, that Tupac's crime was the result of gang retaliation related to his label's, Death Row Records, gang affiliation. And then we go into Death Row, that the theories are hinging on a financial dispute or power struggles within the record label. Who knows? So then on September 30th, I think it was the 29th, when Keith D., that would be Orlando's uncle, I believe, I'm not sure, he had boasted openly on multiple platforms about his role in helping Orlando getting the gun and hiding the gun after the crime. He had been arrested after a secret grand jury convened in Las Vegas. So let's first start here. Again, this is a card reading. All alleged entertainment purposes only, not fact. We're going to start here and pull 5 cards, see what the energy is around Tupac's passing. Numbing, spying, endings, contemplation, and anticipation. So more people knew about this was going to happen. This is like not just some spur of the moment event. This is not a spur of the moment event. There's people are just waiting to see when it's going to happen. People know this is coming. There's been a lot of coordination, I'd say, on making this happen. It's almost like this idea, like it's like calming down something. Like it's calming, taking out Tupac is a way to calm down tensions. To calm down tensions. And let me just check. This happened 1996, September 1996. And Notorious B.I.G. was 1997, so it's after. So Tupac's passing comes first. But this is to calm down tensions? Weird. Okay, we're going to use true crime and conspiracy and the add-on deck. So OG and the add-on deck, the cards I felt could go along with this case. And let's see what we can find out. And if you haven't yet, join me in the Moon Moth Manor. Get access to videos like these ahead of time and other ones I can't share here on Tube of the U. I have a parental figure. Would that be Suge Knight? I don't know. Power. Egotism. I can get away with this. Who's going to stop me? Operation Mockingbird. Weird. Money. Secret trip. False person. Death. I can get away with it. There's a confession. Accomplice, partner in crime. There's multiple people involved in this, so. Okay. Bloodline. Homicide. Hidden keys. There's all sorts of stuff that's hidden about this. Made their deals with the devil. Inside job. This is an inside job. Celebrity. Evil corporation. Thief. A specific strategy. Rival. Rival. Okay, so parental figure is part of the false person identity. And I want to say this evil corporation plays into this. Is playing into this. This person, like we'll say the mastermind, whoever the mastermind may be, is very much about ego, power, who's going to stop me, you can't stop me. It's all of this stuff every time seems to be affiliated with, you know, our Eyes Wide Shut gang, right? It's just like, can't get away from it, just every time. We'll put the bloodline in there because that would make sense. This is about keeping their stuff together. This is a celebrity. Wonder. This is like multifaceted, many different reasons for committing this crime. This is, I want to say part of this is like an offering. Tupac would be seen as an offering. There's also this agenda in regards to, we have some money things going on, like wanting to take control. We have to get rid of him. We have to get rid of him. But it's an inside job. There's a partner in crime. Now, rival's interesting because I'm not sure who this is. There is a confession, so somebody has this. I think there's a control to keep the real story. The story that's out there, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. There's a real story out there. I'm not sure if we'll get it or how deep I even want to go because this feels scary. We have the main character, the parental figure, evil corporation, wanting to take money. He's coming off as a false friend or parental figure. I'll take care of you. I'm going to be there for you. Whoever you want to interpret that as, I'm not going to name them. And they have someone on the inside that's also a part of planning this. This trip, the reason they go to Vegas is under the guise, we're going to the fight. But there's a plan here to take him out. He was marked. Now, rival, I can't figure. You'll have to forgive me because I don't know that much about if this is East Coast, West Coast. Is this, you know, whatever he's going by now, P. Diddy versus Suge Knight. I'm not sure. Let's pull out a little Mildred. Mildred, what can we know about this rival? Excuse me? Oh, card overboard. Who is the rival? What is it about the rival? Hold on. The rival is key. Okay, that's the one that fell down. The rival is key to this. The rival dragon. Got to clean, like I said before, we got to clean this up. We got some drama here and we have to clean this up. This is help. It's a permanent solution to this problem. We have to do this because we need to keep making forward progress. What is the dragon? Got to slay the dragon. Magnificent power. Tupac, whether he knew it or not, had a lot of power. And so does this other one. But we have to get rid of him. It's almost like, I feel like, you know, when a parent has a kid that upstages them, like the parent thinks they're, like say if you wanted to go in Hollywood and you had this famous actor dad, and then there's this famous actor kid, and the kid becomes way more powerful than the dad. It's that idea, like where it's teetering on the point where the offspring, the child, the creation becomes too powerful that the parent can't manage it. The parent is full of ego and they want to hold on to their power and they don't want to let it go. This is internal rivalry. This is not outside rivalry. Yeah. Okay. What is the danger if Tupac was to wield his power? Queen of Cups. Oh, excuse me, that's my Temtem. Martel, Death card. In the past, truth's going to be coming out, and we cannot be having this person speak truth about something. Something Tupac knows about. There's some truth that he cannot be allowed to speak because he's going to be taken seriously. Something's happened in the past here that he would be able to speak about. There's this idea that perhaps we could paint him as perhaps having a mental issue. But it feels like that's not an option. Trying to keep him in line. I think he might have also been worried. So what everybody's planning behind his back, but he must have been worried in some way or another that what he knew, and should he expose it, was going to end badly. It was going to turn the tables. Whatever he was going to expose was going to turn the tables. And people would have taken him seriously, but there would have been trying to, in an attempt to keep their power, they're nuts or whatever, kind of like how they do to some of the celebrities. So they were trying to keep him controlled. He knew about something. And he wanted to share the truth. Can we know about what he knew about? Do I want to know what he knew about? He knew the truth about something. Legal deals? Within the evil corporation, within the inside. So that would tell me this would have to do with the company. Allegedly, in my opinion, what I'm seeing in the cards. I don't know anything. I want to stay safe. He knew about certain deals within this company. he's working for the record label. He knew things about the record label. He was going to expose it to the world. Something about the legal deals, contracts, I guess. They were getting away, my opinion, allegedly, they're getting away with shady business deals. There's shady things going on with those deals. They had been doing it for a very long time. I want to say this has to do with the artist on the labels. It's some type of like deal with that. Can't speak. You cannot go against us. Okay. Let's look into then this hidden confession idea in this, we have the government control media. What is this about? Like, what can we know about this hidden confession and that we're keeping that from getting out into the mainstream? They know there's somebody who confessed to this, man. I don't know if it's this one they've arrested, though. It would turn the whole thing upside down. There's all sorts of extra things attached to this. This is not just about this label. Oh, the star card. There's another, beyond like how I'm getting shady contracts and whatnot, there's something else going on here in terms of, we'll say, mind control and doing things to these celebrities, these artists. We cannot let the other things that are happening within the media, the entertainment industry, beyond like that we get them into shady deals, we manipulate their mind and get them to be basically our little robots and we get them to go do all these things. We can't let this get out to the normal people because then our jig is up because it has far-reaching implications. There's going to be investigations into all sorts of passings. Investigations into all sorts of passings that may have seemed like accidents, may have seemed like natural causes, whatever the story was at the time, blowing the lid on the truth. People would be mad and they'd want to hold multiple groups accountable. Yeah, this is like a bigger deal. This is a bigger deal. This is not just some basic thing. It's almost like if Tupac was to talk about what was going on, then it's almost like I think this parental figure may have then say, well, if he, like, it's almost like I think a cooperation between the label, perhaps, and the government, because there's like a partnership. There's a partnership. This partner in crime, this is whatever's happening at the, what I'd want to say, government level is tied into what's happening at the label level. And there's something here where they both have a agreed interest in that things shall not come out. All right, let's last look into Orlando Anderson was the one who's everybody's pinned it on. And he's since passed, and now his relative, I don't know if it's an uncle, a cousin, I don't know how the relationship is, but what was Orlando Anderson's role in this? Strength. Four of Swords. In the past, he was in his own trouble. He's looking to get out of trouble. This is like he would be... He's been pushed into doing this because his life was in jeopardy. There's some type of power, overpowering and payment or something that's given to him to do this job. But he's like doing it to save his own butt. Somehow he had made it seem like he made it seem okay in his mind to do this. It was him or Tupac. There's that death card again. Got to get the star. I don't think that this is like it's almost like he's not a hired hitman. That's not his job. It's just he's going into this role. Because there's a lot of money and power in all of this. Okay. So let's last look at this Keefe D or Keefe D or whatever. That's a nickname, I think. He has a different last name, something with Davis. He supposedly boasted, right, about his role. Does he know more than he has said? Heartbreak, truth, Queen of Cups in the past, 10 of Cups, excuse me, my tummy again. He doesn't know as much. He has suspicions. He has suspicions about further things that may be going on behind the scenes. But it's almost like he's an accomplice to the crime, allegedly. He hasn't been convicted. But this would look like he's going along and doing this. It's like he gets some type of share of the money. And he's... the government. I wonder if he does... he has some inklings of what the bigger picture is here. He doesn't want to get into that. It's almost like I'm taking a deal. I'm taking the fall. I'm hoping that like others are going to go and dig and find the truth, because this is continuing to go on. Knight of Swords, and this is almost this idea by thinking that you're arresting him is that it's case closed. It's not case closed because there's other truth, the bigger entity out there that's in connection over here with the label. That's a bigger thing. So this is kind of like arresting him is like smoke and mirrors of like trying to, oh yeah, we're going to close the case now. We'll convict him and then we'll just boop, boop, boop. All gone. All gone. No problems. This, I'm telling you, tinfoil hat, but this is like mind control things going on here. This is bigger than one rivalry, one whatever. This, yeah, this is scary. Because the things that are hidden, the things that are done. This is not just one thing. Okay, well, I've had enough of that. All right, tell me in the comments what your thoughts are. And I will do Notorious B.I.G. as well, so we will get that reading too. So thank you for watching. This is Crazy Town, and stay safe, stay away from all the evil people, and adios.